All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all? Hope you guys are having a great night so far. I hope you all had an even better day as well. You know what I'm saying? Got what you needed to get done. But anyway, let's talk about this Wendy Williams situation. So if you guys don't know, and I'm pretty sure you do know already, that Wendy Williams talked about the passing of her mother today on her show. And so it hit home because, you know, I lost my mom back in 2001, and it was a very devastating feeling. Like, I don't think that there's anything that can happen to me from here on out that will make me feel the way that I felt when my mom passed. It's just a feeling that, you know, I can't even describe, y'all. But anyway, Wendy talked about her and her mom's relationship, and she took a trip down memory lane and just talked about it in depth. So what I'm gonna do here, y'all, I'm gonna play you a clip of what she had to say, and then I'll be back to break a few things down, all right? So sit tight, I'll be back.
Got them, they're long, you show them. She also talked me into picking out this outfit today. She's also, yeah. My mom passed away many weeks ago. You know how during Corona, during the world topsy-turvy, people starving, people out of jobs, just everybody's life is something new. Well, and you know how you lose track of the day and date and the time? All I know was that it was a long time ago. And me and the five of us, mom, dad, my siblings, and me, the five of us, because she'll always be here. She's squawking at me right now. She's pissed because I requested confetti cannon because that's what she wanted. Anyway, my mom and I, our relationship became close on the way to college, you know, could escape, you know, Jersey. And it became closer and closer and closer to the point where, first of all, she passed away beautiful and peacefully and surrounded by love. She didn't suffer, not one bit, thank goodness, because that squawking voice, Wendy, Wendy. And our relationship was like that of two teenage girls, 17. If I could pick an age, 17. And we talked about, you know how if you have siblings, you each have different relationships with your mom and your dad. No relationship is the same. And I don't know about my brother, and we don't talk about what our relationship is like with our dad. Good morning, Daddy. You too, Mom. Hi, Juan. Hi, Tom. But, you know, my relationship with my mother, right up till the end, was so girly and so ridiculously giggly. And so, like she said to me, Wendy, the girls went down to the shop and brought up all of the press-on nails. And I pressed them on. And Wendy, if one pops off, I open up another package and press another one on. We would do our nails together, me, you know, clipping, and then we'd watch like Housewives or American Greed on TV together. Like, she was never into the crime shows like me. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is like real life. I was like, exactly, Mom. And we'd watch a Hallmark movie, you know, a Hallmark movie. You know, I'm not into Suzanne, but I would humor her. Mm-hmm. And the old Frosty the Snowman, Charlie Brown and the Simple Tree.
All right, so you heard what Wendy had to say. I didn't play the whole clip, of course, because it was too long, but I do want to touch on a few things. The first thing I want to bring up is the fact that I was just talking to one of my homeboys the other day. He was telling me that his mom was getting on his nerves. She always needed him to go do this and go do that. And I was like, listen, man, give your mom her flowers while she's here. treat her and respect her like the queen that she is while she's here. Because when she's gone, there's nobody standing in line that can take the place of your biological mom. Okay? And so, yeah, you may have women that you look up to as a second mom, you know, but it doesn't take the place of that biological mom. So enjoy her being aggravating. Enjoy her being somewhat of a pest, as he said. And, you know, because those are the moments that you will always remember, and you'll look back on it and laugh about it, right? Now, I want to say this, right? I want to talk about this aspect of the game. You know, about a month ago, we were questioning if Wendy had relapsed. Now, according to Wendy, during the time span where she lost her mom, it definitely coincides with her behavior on the show, because Wendy was actually going through something, right? She was dealing with the loss of her mom. Now, although I'm not excusing Wendy for relapsing, if that's what she did, right? Because of the situation that she went through with her mom. But what I am saying is that people process loss differently. And being that Wendy has a history of playing in Flower, and by the way, she details all of that in her biopic that's set to air in January. But what I'm saying is the loss of her mom could have triggered that off. And, you know, the next thing you know, that's the only way that she knows how to cope with the loss of her mom. And so while we sit back and speculate that Wendy could have just relapsed because she just has a problem that she just can't get rid of, but in all actuality, it's because she was dealing with something that could have been so hard to handle that was her only course of action, was to just go back to what makes her feel comfortable, what gets her through the day. And so we have to stop being so quick and being judgmental, you know, especially when we really don't know what's going on. But like I said, I'm not giving Wendy a pass, right, for going back to her old ways just to cope with the loss of her mom. I'm not giving her a pass. But like I said, some people handle loss different. Now, in one point of her talking about her mom, she also stated that she wasn't going to cry about it.
Please, it's not like I don't cry. I just don't cry in front of you regarding this particular thing.
Listen, I understand that some people could love their mom and father and family members to no end and still not cry or show any type of emotion, because like I said, people process loss differently. But I guess in this instance, the loss of her husband meant more to her. And I hate to say it like that, because I guess I'm a mama's boy. There would be no way I could talk about my mom on national TV without getting emotional, right? That's just me. I'm a mama's boy. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm keeping all the way 100 with you all. But I find it funny that you can have all these tears for someone that treated you like shit, and you knew he wasn't shit even before you married him. But listen, I'm not going to go too far into that. I just wanted to see a little bit more of emotions come out of Wendy in regards to her mom. Her mom was very sweet. In my opinion, every time I seen her on the Wendy Williams show, she was very sweet and funny in my opinion. And she looked like she was just a loving individual. Now, that could be different behind the scenes and things of that nature, but I'm just saying, what I saw of Wendy's mom, she just seems like a sweet lady. She just seemed like a sweet lady. But anyway, I send my condolences to Wendy Williams and her entire family. I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I want to share something with all of you about my daughter, Wendy. In 1964, my family was full of stress and in a lot of darkness because my mother was diagnosed with colon cancer. It was not a good time for my family. But then a ray of sunshine came into our lives. Wendy was born in July. Oh, God. So what a wonderful blessing it was to us that one was ready to be taken away in October, and one brought a ray of sunshine and hope and wonderful, bubbly personality into our lives.
Okay.
And so, from the day that Wendy was born on July 18th until this very present day.
My Nana was passing away, and we lived on the Jersey Shore. And my mother was a school teacher, so she was off for the summer. And her summer work was to take care of a new baby and drive up and down the turnpike from Ocean Township to Elizabeth to see her dying mother and take care of me at the same time.
That's correct.
So while one life was lost, one life was gained.
But the most important thing...
And maybe that's why my mother says I turned out so bubbly, because I was there to inject new ray and light and that to a family. Oh, Mama, please.
And the one thing that is so important, in this story is that my mother lived a few months to enjoy
To see
Wendy
me.
and to give her the name Wendy Joan.
Oh, gosh.
My mother named her. So we're happy with
know
Wendy.
that.
And the sun
you.
is still shining
Oh.
with Wendy. And my mother is still looking down on her and saying, go Wendy.
No, she's not. She's looking down and saying, how you doing?